Hello, neighbor. This is Pasha, back with another word of encouragement from Neighborhood Lighthouse, where we're lighting the path to a brighter future. So we're back again on the 6-month challenge. As you know, I'm on a 6-month challenge, and those of you that are watching, many of you have decided to go on the 6-month challenge with me. That's why you're here, because you want to know what's the next step. Pasha, what's the next step? Well, I'm going to tell you what the next step is. But before I do, I want to recap the 3 steps that we've already gone over. The first step in accomplishing your goals, in coming to the 6 months, to the end of the 6 months and saying, I accomplished my goal. Number 1, write your vision. What is it that you want to accomplish? If you could live the life that you always dreamed of, what would it look like? That's what you're going to put down on paper. That's what you're going to create a vision board for. That's what you're going to put in your notes in your phone. Whatever the case is, whatever it is that you want to become, whatever the life that you want to develop for yourself, get it down in some way. Write it down, whether it's, like I said, whether that's your vision board in a notebook or in your phone, whatever, write it down. The second step is that you've got to come up with 3 goals that will help you bring your vision into focus. So I'm going to use myself as an example. I have a big vision for my life. It's a 5-year plan. But for the next 6 months, I have 3 goals that I'm working on. One of those goals is to write a book. Okay? So we're going to just use the book example. That's just one of the goals. So after I've written my 3 goals down, in my case, write a book is one of the goals, you have to develop 3 daily habits that will help you accomplish the goals. And you have to have 3 daily habits for each goal that you write. So you could potentially have 9 daily habits. Before you get afraid of having 3 daily habits, let me explain this to you. I might have a fitness goal and a write a book goal and a social goal. They go together in my life, but I have to have 3 different habits for each one. So for example, if one of my goals is write a book, I'll tell you my 3 goals for writing a book. Number 1, I do research. On a daily basis, I'm doing some type of research for my book. That's a daily habit. My second daily habit is writing every single day. No matter what, I don't care where I am. I don't care how busy I am. I find time, whether it's during my lunch break, whether it's when I'm dropping the kids off somewhere, whether it's at the end of the night when I'm tired and ready to go to sleep. Before I go to sleep, I get out my phone or my laptop and I write. And my goal for each day, my daily habit, is to try to get at least 500 words down. Now, I'll tell you now, it's not always exactly 500 words. Sometimes it's 1,500. Sometimes it's 1,500 words. And then some days it might be 200 or 300 words. But on average, my average right now is about 600 words per day. So that's one of my daily habits. The other daily habit is I track the number of words I'm writing per day. That helps me to stay focused. It helps me to know whether I'm accomplishing the goal. It helps me to know where I need to pick it up and where I'm doing well and where I need to do better. So those are the 3 steps that we've covered up to this point. And today I'm going to go into the next step. You've got your vision, you've got your goals, you've got your daily habits. Now, what you need to look at is, what are the barriers to my success? What are the things that can crop up that will prevent me from accomplishing my goals? And so I went through and did some research to find out what are some of the top reasons, or what are some of the top things that prevent people from accomplishing their goals. And I can tell you right now, time management is one of those things. And that was one of my challenges to writing my book. I wanted to write a book for about 14 years, and one of the biggest issues was time management. And when you talk about time management, many people will say, I just don't have enough time to do whatever it is that they're trying to do. But the truth of the matter is, The problem most people have is that they're just not making time. It's not that they don't have time. You've got to make time. And that's why I mentioned that for me, writing a book, I make time in different ways. In the car, lunchtime, break time, at the end of the day. I might wake up with something on my mind and I hurry up and I just put it in my cell phone. Make time. Don't let time be a barrier to your success. Another barrier to success is communication skills. Being able to read and to write and to speak is always a good thing to help you accomplish your goals. But many times, a big challenge that people have is that they don't listen. Listening is a part of communication. And so I have other people around me that give me ideas. I have a group of people that I meet with once a week, and we talk about plans for the business that I've started. And so I'm open to hearing other people's ideas. If I come to the table thinking I have all the ideas and my ideas are the best ideas, I'll never learn anything. So effective communication is important. Be open and willing to hear what other people have to say. It's good to have other people around. It's good to have mentors. It's good to have partners that help you with your vision. Okay? So the third thing I want to talk about is resources and opportunities. Many times people will say, I can't accomplish my goal because I don't have what I need to accomplish the goal. I don't have the opportunities that other people have. I don't have the resources other people have. So what you have to do is you've got to figure out what resources do you need? What opportunities do you feel like you're lacking? Are there some skills that you don't have that you need to have? And then you go out and you get them. You may not be able to do everything, but find other people around that can help you. For example, like I said, I have a group of people, a leadership team that I meet with once a week, and they have skills and abilities that I don't have, but I can use their input. I can listen to their input. And then if there's something that we as a group don't have, we do the research. We develop the skills that we need in order to accomplish our goals. So don't let a lack of skills prevent you from accomplishing your goals. Go out and get the skills. Read books. I'm a life coach, and I will work with you, and I will help you discover what it is that you need to accomplish your goals. So it's important to have people around you that can help you accomplish your goals. Don't let resources be an obstacle, or if it is an obstacle, find a way to get over it, go around it, or go under it. Figure out a way to make your resource issue no longer an issue. Deal with it. Another thing that I already touched on is a lot of times people don't have clarity. They're uncertain about even what it is that they want to accomplish. So that goes back to writing the vision. Many people don't accomplish their goals because they haven't even started with a firm foundation. You've got to have a solid foundation. Know what it is that you're trying to accomplish so you can accomplish it. So if you're uncertain, then the chances of you accomplishing your goals are very, very, very slim. Very few people just stumble into greatness. Another barrier to success is finding fault in other people. Looking at what other people are doing, finding fault in other people, blaming other people, that does not help you accomplish your goal. When you're looking at other people and saying, I wasn't able to accomplish my goal because you did this to me, or I wasn't able to accomplish my goal because you didn't do this for me. I asked you to do this for me and you didn't do it. Or I asked you not to do this and you did it. When you're finding fault in other people, it does not help you in one way whatsoever. Blaming others is not helpful. Let's not play the blame game. Another barrier to success is self-doubt. So when you doubt yourself, then that becomes a barrier to your success because you don't even think that you can accomplish the goals that you're setting for yourself. Or maybe you never even wrote down your goals because you just assumed you wouldn't be able to accomplish them. Well, you've got to put the self-doubt away and move on from that. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to help bring some inspiration to you. Keep coming back here to these videos. Keep hearing the inspiration and the encouragement to get rid of the self-doubt. I'm here to speak into your life that you can accomplish anything you put your mind to doing. And another thing that goes hand in hand with self-doubt is fear. So when you're afraid of success, when you're afraid of trying, many times people don't even try because they're afraid of what's going to happen if they try. They're afraid that if they try, they'll fall. They're afraid that if they try, they're going to look silly. They're afraid that if they try, they're afraid of what they're going to look like to other people. Well, what difference does it make what you look like to other people? Other people are not determining your success. You are. Another surprising barrier to success is planning. And I don't mean that you shouldn't plan. What I do mean is sometimes people plan and plan and plan and plan forever and ever and ever, and they never put their hand to the plow. At some point, you've got to say, I've done enough planning. Now I'm going to do some action. I'm going to put some things into action. So don't let planning be a barrier to your success. Get started. You may find that getting started gets your juices flowing and you're able to move forward. And you may have to go back and revamp some things, but that's okay. Get things started. And what goes hand in hand with that is constantly learning. So I am a researcher. I love to research. I love learning. I love discovering new things. But if that's all I ever did, if I was constantly learning about planning, learning about goal setting, learning about bringing a vision into focus, if I was learning and never making these videos, never writing the book, I wouldn't accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. So learning is great. Planning is great, but you've got to put your hand to the plow and start doing the work. Another barrier to success is not knowing your own strengths and weaknesses. Know what you're good at and do that. Know the areas that you need help. Know the areas that you're not as strong and bring people along to help you in the areas that you're weak, or learn what you need to learn so you can be strengthened in the areas you need to be strengthened in. So I'm going to stop there. I think that's enough for today. The point is, the next step in our 6-month challenge is discover the barriers to your success and then develop a plan to overcome those barriers. All right, so I've talked about overcoming the barriers as I've gone along. You may have some other barriers that I have not thought of. If that's the case, put it in the comments section so that I can see what some barriers might be. They may be barriers that I also have that I had not considered. They may be barriers that other people have that we haven't considered. So type in the comment section other barriers you could think of to your success, and we will work together to come up with some ideas of things that can help us overcome those barriers. And so I'm going to leave you with that. And I want you to remember, the best success for tomorrow is doing your best today. I love you, and I will see you in the neighborhood.